The TONOR TRL-20 ring light is exactly what it says it is. Just a ring light meant to be used for amateur videography or photos, especially using a smartphone. The TRL light is advertised to be ideal for Instagram posts and other social media that accepts videos. However, the TRL-20 can also do much more than that, but more on that later on into the review. The price of the TONOR TRL-20 is around $39.99 US or euros, but I have seen it go for a bit less or a bit more, depending on the location and the stocks available, so please shop around. For that price, you get an LED ring light that is powered via a USB connector, a tripod, a user manual, a Bluetooth remote shutter, and a smartphone holder. Fortunately, the TRL-20 light and all of its accessories are well packaged, unlike other products around this price range. Wink wink. We start with a tripod, which is solid enough to hold the light ring or perhaps a small camera, but don't use this for large DSLR and long and heavy lenses, because it won't work that well. The maximum height offered by this tripod is approximately 1.3 meters, which is not a whole lot. However, it's only meant to support a lightweight ring light and a smartphone and nothing else. The build quality of this tripod is good for the most part, with a mostly metal construction. The tripod legs are using the standard plastic-made clips to keep the height adjustment in one place. The tripod head is made entirely from plastic, and it offers a good amount of flexibility in terms of its features. You can rotate it, swivel it, and also move it side to side on the upper part. One good thing to see is that it has a removable plate at the top, with a metal screw no less. This is usually not the case for cheap tripods, but this one has it. In addition, an easy-to-read bubble level is installed on the side of the body of the tripod, and that's always nice to see. Moving on, we have this basic smartphone mount, which will screw into the ring light, and it's nothing much more to talk about. It has a flexible body and it keeps the smartphone in one place. And that's it. Now we're into the important stuff. The TRL-20 ring light has 160 LEDs installed behind a plastic-made matte white diffuser. They work as advertised and appear to be of good quality, as the light ring does not heat up at all. To power the lights, all you need to do is connect the USB cable to any USB compatible port. This includes power bank as well, which is great if you want to use the TRL-20 ring light on the go. The cable of the light is plenty long, and to control it, you will have to use the inline remote, which has 4 buttons, one for powering the light on and off, 2 more buttons that will adjust the brightness of the LEDs, and the last button will cycle through the available modes of the light, or in other words, it will change the temperature of the light. Speaking of which, the TRL-20 ring light has 3 temperature or color modes: cold, warm, and natural. And here is how they look like. This is natural light with no additional lighting present. Then this is the natural light mode, warm light, and finally the cold light settings. The transition is good, with no issues in between the color modes or any issues with the remote at all. The included Bluetooth remote shutter is made out of plastic and is okay for the most part. It will work with most, if not all, smartphones which accept Bluetooth camera control. The TONOR TRL-20 ring light is a basic device that can make a difference in your projects. First of all, you get 3 light temperature modes, which is great to compensate for the natural light that you might or may not have. Second of all, this light has no less than 10 levels of brightness adjustment, which offer you a good degree of flexibility when filming. The tripod is good and will do its job, although this is not the sturdiest tripod out there. We can cut it some slack, as it's only meant to hold the ring light and perhaps a smartphone. Nothing more, nothing less. The build quality is good. There's no rough edges to speak of in terms of the functionality. However, the ring light feels a bit on the flimsy side of things, especially the white diffuser that covers the LEDs. While I did not experience this myself, I am concerned that if someone bumps into the light and drops it on the floor, then that diffuser might not survive the fall. For the advert price, the TONOR TRL-20 ring light is a good purchase, especially if you need a good and easy to use external light source. Not only that, but this light will offer you a good soft light that can also have its brightness lowered or increased on demand. If you like this review, then you may consider subscribing for more, and also if you want to support the channel in a direct way, then in the description below you can find the links for both the Patreon and the subscriber star pages of this channel.